Hello, YouTube. Welcome back, or welcome to a new series. I'm here along with,
Minecraft Mike?
and we really enjoy these single trees in the middle of the universe.
Yeah, we do.
This time,
It looks a bit different, mainly because your eyes are a little whacked out there. You got some googly eyes, and there's a rainbow going around
it
everywhere,
doesn't
huh?
show for me, sadly.
Huh.
Apparently, I've normalized. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe I'm just hallucinating, but I've got this weird rainbow. Uh, it's kind of weirding me out. A few different planets. So what are we? And I've got some items that are definitely not vanilla Minecraft. And if I open up my crafting GUI, we've got 58 pages of items here.
We're on SkyFactory 3! Woo!
Hey!
Hey! We're a little late to the party. The YouTube universe has been playing this for a while, and I have been watching way too much. And Skatem and I, after playing so much Skyblock ourselves, still had the Skyblock bug, and we were like, we played the old one, didn't we? Not together.
Yes. You played with Necker and Zerthik, I think.
Yep.
I did a solo run, but I really enjoyed that, and I'm glad we're back on it again.
Yeah, I've learned a lot more about this mod pack, watching tons of content, so I think I'm ready for us to take it on ourselves. So I'll give a quick rundown of a few things you see happening on the screen right now. There's a lot of mods. There's like 150 or something ridiculous. Some of them are very tiny, like giving random things googly eyes, or mini-map, and some of them are very big, extensive mod packs. This is what we start with down here at the bottom, and there's a few things here. You see not enough items. That's filled with tons of stuff. But on the bottom, we just have a couple of things. Computer manual, environmental tech, which we're not really going to be dealing with anytime soon. We have Tinker's Construct, which we will be
That'll
dealing
be
with.
useful.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got some like a ton of pictures in here.
Yeah,
That's
they
a
did a
really
really
good
good
job.
job with some of these books. Bacon Donut is the maker of this mod pack. It's also through Feed the Beast, but that's why we have bacon in a donut. We can just do nothing but craft a bunch of donuts. We get a torch for good luck, a builder's wand for no reason, an achievement book, and a tin nugget for no reason. The achievement book gives you a little bit of background on Skyblock if you're new to that, some credits about it, and then it's a list of challenges about how to progress the game. So if you don't know anything about this, you can follow this guidebook, and it should pretty easily give you an idea of what to do. Now, you'll probably won't be doing things very efficiently, but you could get the job done. And of course, we know how to start things off. Um,
Yes.
but
Yeah, I followed
yeah,
the guidebook my first time. Like, I didn't really watch pretty much any videos at all on Sky Factory, and this really got me through it. A few things I struggle with, and then realized there's a much easier way to do it the second time, but it does give you the general gist if you want to go through and play by yourself.
exactly, it does. Now, before we do anything else, there is Vein Miner, and I never used this before because I felt like it was cheap, but now I feel like you can't play this game without it. So we do have to set that up because we are on version 3.0.6 of Sky Factory 3. We're not on the latest version because it's like the latest full release. But one of the first things you have to do is you have to go into your settings, your controls, and go like all the way down to the bottom and find,
Excavate, I
yes,
think, which is set
or
to something.
excavation, and then change excavate to a key on your keyboard. I think I'm going to make it C, but of course now it has a conflict, so I have to change the crafting grid of some other thing. I think I set it to like J or something last time, is what I did.
K is not anything, so I just changed the other one to K. Should be good.
So yeah, we're achievements. It's nothing to mention. There's achievement trees outside of the vanilla Minecraft and the book. Lots of other mods have their
Yeah, these would
own
be cool.
unique achievement trees, so we'll also be looking at that. We
Oh,
tried to play
so
this.
many of them.
Yeah, there's a
That's
ton
really
of them
cool.
now. There used to just be a couple, but there's a bunch on this one. And Skaven and I, we tried to play this just one-on-one, but we had to pick a server because our computers would not cooperate in talking to each other. So we had to have someone else host. But you ready to do this?
I am.
I think we
So
talked
what we're
enough.
gonna do is we're gonna break these leaves one at a time, to actually make sure we get any saplings. Um, when I was checking for lag on the server, I did end up getting one of the saplings from the corner uh, blocks. So we are good. We will be able to continue. Of course, if we do not get a sapling
I
from
got a
this tree,
sapling.
okay, good. If we do
We're
not get
good.
a sapling from this tree, we of course have to restart because can't do anything without that.
Yes.
And so when I break this one, I'm gonna head down pretty fast, and I'm gonna craft and hopefully build out a block around us as fast as I can, because those leaves are gonna start despawning for Mike, and he might fall to his death if I don't work quickly.
Yes, because I need to not fall to my death, but you need to make a platform super fast so that we can drop down because it's already deteriorating. I think I'm going to be fine now. So I'm going to hop on down here and
Okay,
plant
and I'll make a
this.
crafting table, and if you put it in a second time, you get a crafting station. Now the crafting station's pretty cool, because it actually lets you keep the items in there. So if you see, I can leave that one block in there, and you can also see the item in addition to that, which is pretty cool. I can see if Mike's crafting in there, I can see what he's doing without even opening it up.
Sorry about that. I'm having a bit of lag. I'm not sure if it's me or the server, but this mod pack at the start, I guess it's intensive. And I think the plots are really big considering we're at like 12,000 in X
Oh, dang,
direction and
yeah.
negative in Z. So I think we have big plots, and if there's people doing lots of... Oh, wow. That was quick.
I think we hit shift a few times.
I think we
but
did by accident.
We should probably explain twerking.
Yeah.
It's
Everyone
just
knows
the
to
official
twerk,
term.
right? Everyone knows how to twerk.
Yeah.
And the magic of twerking on Minecraft will basically like fertilize plants around you. So it'll allow the tree to grow very quickly. Because one of the things you do a lot in Skyblock at the start is you just sit around and wait for trees to grow. And this is a way for you to speed that process up.
Mike's twerking. The sapling is very impressed with Mike's twerking ability, and it decides to grow faster. And we've got another tree already. So.
But we probably should have let those leaves deteriorate before we did that, so we could get more saplings. But so what we're going to do next is exactly what Skatem's doing. He's building it down on half slab so mobs do not spawn. And we'll start...
Really just expand the platform and break some more trees. At this point, we're not going to do anything new for a little bit except gather resources. So I think it might be a good time to cut so you don't watch us doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, there's a lot of grinding, especially in the start of a SkyFactory, as you guys know from watching our last Skyblock. So we are going to just expand this platform, probably make it like 10 or 15 by 15, and we'll show you guys the end result.
Well, we might have gone a little bit overboard. We do have quite a big space now, but the next thing is making this achievement stand. So we have our achievement book, but we want to make that a little bit more permanent. Mike's already put the items in here. You can see them displayed. And the achievement stand works exactly the same way, except now it's an actual block, and we can open it up. And if we go into here, our first achievement is use a crook on leaves to get saplings and a silkworm.
We actually have done one thing before that. We have twerked a sapling into a tree, but we do need to make a crook, and a crook is very easy to make. I think you probably know the recipe, Skatem.
I do know the recipe, so I'm going to
If you want to show that off, I'll just watch.
So that's just some sticks, and then you make them in a pattern like so. 3 wooden crooks, you can have one of them. Actually, you can have 2. I'll be generous. And then we just need to twerk this tree again. I tried to give you 2, it doesn't want to go.
Oh, there's one like way over here.
To me.
So what crooks do is they increase the drop rate of leaves. So leaves are more likely to drop saplings and apples, and they also will drop a new thing called silkworm. So the mod we have basically been using has been ex nihilo, and essentially all of the stuff you do to start off in this version of Skyblock, where you don't have a chest of the basics, uses ex nihilo. So this is all part of that, and we need to get a few silkworms ourselves because we're going to need to infest a tree here shortly. Oh god.
Oh,
I have my volume down low, but when you destroy the leaves it gets so loud.
So I've been using Vein Miner. That's a keybind we said earlier, and that's the thing that destroys all of one type of block at once. Now, it does use the appropriate hunger, if I had broken them all individually, and the appropriate tool use from the wooden crook also. But we have 4 silkworms, and the next thing we need to do, now that we have a decent amount of saplings, is that we're going to infest the tree with them.
If this tree will grow. I'm not getting any decorative things on this at all. Oh, it's just lagging.
Lag spike.
Yeah, we've had to move around. We have been trying to record this for way too long. As I infect the tree, you see it will become infested, and it'll eventually turn it all white with its silk. We tried playing on our own server, and we started recording, and then we were on other servers, and we were just having a heck of a time with lag, and then our computers not wanting to talk to each other because of certain internet restrictions. So we've had a hard time getting to play this, but we were hoping this has been the best so far, so hopefully going to stick with it, and we'll deal with a little lag from time to time. But we're going to cut and let this tree get infested, and we'll show you the final project. This tree is now a beautiful white color as the leaves have, or the silkworms have infested it. So if you use a crook on infested leaves, it will drop nothing but string. So make sure before you infest a tree, you do have plenty of saplings to replant. But you now get string, and string is useful for a few different things. First of all, we can make a bed, because you can craft it into wool. So we can make a bed to set our spawn point, and you can sleep through the night because you don't have enough torches to light up your base. Of course, we're on a server, so we'll struggle a little bit with that. But it's going to come into more of a factor in a little bit, but we're not going to quite use these yet. So I will make us each a bed. But other than that, I'm going to save the rest of this for a later date, because we need to do a few other things. Whoops. That's what we need to make. So we need, what, 6 of these? So I will need to get, a little bit more string here. We'll make us a bed. The platform's been expanded, and
Okay.
Skatem,
I'm going to eat a piece of bacon.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to need to eat soon as well.
So we got our first achievement, use a crook on leaves, saplings to get a silkworm. And the next thing is make dirt by composting saplings or leaves in an oak barrel. Actually, after that, we have infested leaves and silkworm, and use a crook on infested leaves to get string. So we've got 4 achievements down already, but that's how it's like in the start. You get a lot of things fast.
Yes, just like in normal Minecraft, you know. Get out of there. There you go.
My bad, my bad.
It's fine.
Okay, so we need that oak barrel.
If you want to set your spawn point since it's nighttime.
Ooh, good idea. You know what, we are on a server though, so I don't know if it'll work.
If you just make your eyes shut all the way, it does set your, yeah, my spawn point's set now. Yeah, it does. So technically we could get it to work, but I think it'll be spawn out, because if you do like break the center block of the world where the spawn is, and you like build your platform over there and then destroy the original one, and you don't set a spawn point and you die, you will be stuck in a death loop. So it's not good. Oh,
good idea. Well,
look what you
this
got.
is a crafting recipe for the barrel. Made quite a bit of them. So I'm gonna grab those 6 barrels and we'll just put them in a line over to the side back here.
And since we have lots of saplings, or relatively lots, and we're gonna have lots because of this massive tree. Oh yeah, we need to.
I want to put them down 1 block just so we can see into them.
Well, we can walk up and make a platform to walk up on top of them, because otherwise we're gonna get lose them. But oh well.
It's all good.
Okay.
I've already committed. We can't go back.
I mean, okay.
I mean, we can. It's possible.
I
We're
guess.
not going to. So we've got some barrels. What are barrels used for? Well, actually, if water falls, we got a big tree. If it rains, we will actually collect water. But the other thing you can do in that is compost.
Yes. So whole bunch of different items can be used for composting. In fact, I think if we look in here, and I click on, let's go to, I think if I type in barrel, yeah, wooden barrel, and I think if I do, yes, compost. Look at basically anything that's a food or organic can be composted. You can see there's 16 pages of stuff. So anything from saplings, which you might be getting lots of, to food, to rotten flesh, to strings, silkworms, basically all of the organic materials in the game.
Coffee.
Yep.
Some wild turnips. There's so many.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So in one of the ways I used to make my dirt process automated was, I believe, I don't know if you still can, but you used to be able to compost rotten flesh, and I might have skimmed over it. But what I would do is I would have rotten flesh from a mob farm just being pumped in and turned in automatically. But you can see now this is finished composting, and we now have an extra piece of dirt, which means we can expand our tree farm to farm that much more.
Yeah, so you can compost 9 rotten flesh into a piece of dirt.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that'll be something we'll do later, but for now we're stuck with saplings, so we're going to have to go back into an endless loop and essentially get a whole bunch of saplings with our crooks and turn it into dirt and make ourselves a bigger tree farm. And I think that will wrap it up for probably our first episode here.
Yeah.
Mark off some other
So
achievements.
we made dirt. We have the first 5 achievements, and we'll hit a few more in the next one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye. Sorry.